Hey guys, Eli here, and as you can tell by the outfit, I'm about to watch the Mario movie. Best movie ever!
I watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie last Friday, and it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. But I'll get to that in a minute. Hey guys, Eli here, and welcome to my memorable monograph mentioning Miyamoto's Mario movie. Maybe Minions? I say that last part because this film was created by both Nintendo and Illumination, the latter of which created the Despicable Me franchise. In all honesty, I was pretty scared going into this film because I'm a huge Mario fan, but also an outspoken Minion hater. But the trailers and visuals for this movie looked really good, but I still had to take it with a grain of salt because it was Illumination, and whenever Illumination makes a movie, they put all the funny parts in the trailers, and the rest of the movie is just really bland. For example, the trailer for Illumination's Secret Life of Pets made it look like the most hilarious movie ever, but actually the jokes in the trailer were really the only jokes in the movie. But to my great surprise and happiness, Nintendo did pull through, and this film was funny throughout. But why should you care about my opinion of this movie? Well, I am a film student and I've taken countless 2 courses on film, and that means that I know everything and my opinion is right. So buckle up as we unpack this film. First, what was it like watching the Mario movie in theaters? Well, this film originally came out Wednesday, April 5th, and I considered going first day, but you see, I live in Austin, so my wallet told me no way, and I just waited until Friday where I could go to my small hometown theater and watch it for a much lower price. I am a financial genius. Once I got to the theater, there was a huge line outside to get tickets, which is unprecedented for 4 p.m. in a small town, and I hadn't been in a line like this for a movie since Avengers Endgame, so the Mario movie is truly a blockbuster. Apparently, this movie had the best opening weekend for an animated movie ever, so you're welcome, Illumination. I can't believe I'm saying that. And now it's time for me to discuss this film itself, and I would say to click ahead for spoilers, but I actually want watch time, so just mute this video and walk away. Okay, let's get started. The Super Mario Bros. Movie was definitely a kid's movie, but in the best way possible. It included so many references to so many things I loved as a kid that it would have been my dream movie to watch as a kid. For example, there's a scene early in the movie where Mario and Luigi are at a pizza restaurant, and there are so many Easter eggs to a bunch of classic Nintendo games. There's references to Punch-Out!, Duck Hunt, Wrecking Crew, the original Super Mario Bros. Arcade game. Luigi's cell phone even had a ringtone that was the GameCube noise, which I thought was a really nice and thoughtful touch. There were just so many scenes in this movie where there were at least 5 Nintendo Easter eggs in each second of film, so many that I would need to re-watch it multiple times to really get the full experience. At some point halfway through the film, my friend pointed at the screen and said, "Mario reference?" And it made me laugh so hard because there are just so many. Another place this movie took a lot of care in was the sound design. It wasn't just the sound effects, there were elements of mini Mario and Nintendo games sprinkled into the original soundtrack, which was amazing by the way. It felt like you were both playing a video game and watching a movie, and it worked. And because it was an Illumination movie, it also had a bunch of popular American music sprinkled in. And in most cases, the popular music selection actually worked. And for some reason, I cried when they played Mr. Blue Sky at the end when Mario and Luigi were just jumping around. I don't really know, but it just got to me, you know? There was also an original music performance by Bowser, who was played by Jack Black, and it was really good, but I won't spoil any further. Just watch the movie and you'll enjoy it. And now to talk about the plot of this film. Many film critics seem to have a problem with the story, saying that it was way too simple, but it's a Mario movie. And also the story's like better than most if not all Mario games. Something I think the movie did much better in the game plot-wise is representing Peach as a powerful female figure. Nintendo actually has tried to do this before in games such as Super Mario Odyssey, which totally didn't work because Peach is still a damsel in distress but just claiming to be an independent woman. But I think it's way more tastefully and well done, where Peach is a powerful ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom who cares about her people, and the only reason she actually gets captured is because she wants to protect her people. I just really think this movie did a great job portraying Peach's character. But now that I've gushed about it a lot, it's time to talk about my problems with the film. First of all, there were minions. I know it was just in the Illumination logo, but it had me mad. I was about to start screaming and throwing a temper tantrum and getting kicked out of the theater. but I exercise self-control because I love Mario that much. And as you already may have heard, Wario and Waluigi were also sadly not present, as well as my favorite character, Pink Gold Peach. There was also no reference to Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, which means that Sonic and the gang were not present in this film. However, there was a scene where Mario used the cat power-up and said, "meow," which could be seen as a reference to the trailer of the first Sonic movie.
Meow?
But I can't go on any longer without talking about the saddest part of all. No, Chris Pratt did not do the Mario, like Mario from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I already knew the chances of this occurring were pretty slim, but I saw in a YouTube comment and it got my hopes up. Why, Matthew Smith? Why? But in conclusion, I think that this movie was great, and the best movie that Illumination has ever made. If you've ever played a Mario game, I highly recommend watching, because you'll definitely get something out of it. And if not, then you might not get that much out of it, and it'll probably make no sense, but I do recommend Super Mario Odyssey. That's a really fun game. So anyways, I would rate this movie 5 Chris Pratts out of 5. It was really cool and fun, and I liked it a lot. I would definitely watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie again, but as you can see, I'm back in Austin, and my wallet says no, unless you save up your money and buy a DVD later. But yeah, thank you Nintendo, and I guess Illumination, for making this masterpiece. I look forward to watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, Bowser's Inside Story, and Knuckles. But to you the viewer, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next week for a better and more interesting video. Bye!